Hey traders, welcome to WeTradeWaves weekly forex forecast. Guys, all of you are new to WeTradeWaves. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and keep watching till the end. As usual, in today's forecast, I'll cover the YouTube list that you can see to the right side of the screen, DXY, Euro dollar, pound dollar, Aussie dollar, all this that you can see, including gold, US oil, US30, and of course, Bitcoin. But in today's forecast, I'll explain you the structure of gold in detail. And as you can see here, let me just show you this one. This was the gold structure last week that I was explaining. I'll get into detail regarding this one in a step-by-step process. So make sure to keep watching till the end. I have a lot to cover today. I'll give you a lot of tips, a lot of advice, and I'll explain you the structure in detail. This is something you don't have to miss, by the way, okay? So before we start, I just want to thank all of you guys for your likes and comments on last week's video and for the shares as well. So 300 likes, 69 comments, and 5.5k view. Thank you very much. And for all the welcome messages as well. So back to the charts, back to this one, DXY. So again, keep watching till then. I'm repeating, I have a lot to cover this week. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to WeTradeWaves. So for DXY, as most of you know, last week we said after market actually breaking this low here in this structure, let me just change to yellow. Under this structure, we're having liquidity, right? This here, guys, market broke to the downside and we've got actually this upwave. And after this upwave, what we've got a corrective structure and market started to push up. Yes, in the 4-hour chart, it's a bit messy, but in all the cases, we are still biased to the upside. So for DXY, personally, any corrective structure we get will go for the buy setups. In other means, any sell setup we see, we might ignore. So if you want to scalp this one to the downside, it's up to you. For us, if I go to the 1 hour, usually I don't do that. But again, like I said, this week, I want to cover for you more stuff. So keep watching till the end. This is important. Especially, I'll cover the gold structure in detail, okay? So for this one, if we get any big corrective structure, this actually a potential expanding flat and market can give us a bigger one anyway, a big corrective structure here. In all the cases, even if we got this down wave, we'll look for the buy setups. So my bias for DXY is towards the upside, all right? And also not to forget, this week, it will be a high volatile week. That's why, guys, if you'll miss the Sunday session, and those of you who don't know what we cover in the Sunday sessions or what we cover in the pro plan, I suggest you to go to the website and check this by yourself, okay? I'll try actually to put a small picture for you like what is covered inside the pro plan so you know. So those of you who are new, you can always go to the website here, WeTradeWaves.com. It's our website, and just read everything here. What we do, just watch the video if you'd like. This one here, go to the YS page just to see why WeTradeWaves. And in case you don't know, guys, we are the best, okay? So I can say that based on experience and based, of course, on all what our members are saying. So anyway, you can go to the Trustpilot. By the way, I'm just showing this one for all of you who are new to WeTradeWaves, okay? So those who are new, you can go to the website, check the Trustpilot, read what our members are saying about us here. And like I said, guys, if you want to succeed in trading, you have to surround yourself with like-minded people and with a strong community. We are the best, like I said. You just have to take action and join us in order to succeed big time. So back to the calendar. Next week, it will be a high volatile week. We have actually dollar news. We have Aussie CPI, as you can see here. We have BOJ, which will be very, very important, by the way. We have as well Euro CPI. We have CAD GDP. And if I scroll down, we have as well FOMC, we have NFP, we have pound interest rate. So it's actually really a high volatile week. It's up to you if you want to miss the next move or you want just to jump in, gamble, and lose money again and again. So why I'm covering that? Because what we'll cover during the Sunday session, it will be the detail of each and every single news event and how we align this with the structures, along with the levels, along on how to trade the next move, especially the yen one as well, and of course the dollar moves. You don't want it to get stuck in the wrong direction and lose money eventually. So for that, back to the charts, I think for DXY, it's clear for you what is the direction and what is our bias. Of course, we can be wrong, so don't take this as signal and do not jump in. Again, those of you who are new to WeTradeWaves, remember the 4 golden rules, all right? So for us, we have 4 golden rules. Do not jump in, do not over-risk, overtrade, never ever at losing position, and do not trade without stop loss. these 4 golden rules, guys, it will save you from losing your account. And in case you don't know, as a trader, your first goal is to preserve your capital. Before actually you start growing your account, you have to preserve your capital first. And how to do that? By following weighted waves, 4 golden rules. So back to the charts, 4 hours DXY, I think it's clear. Let's jump to your dollar. Your dollar, like we said last week, after market breaks this top, we were expecting market to go down, right? So we've got this drop here. We've got this corrective structure, small one. It was a small one. And then another drop. By the way, for weighted waivers, we are actually, we have meetings on a daily basis with the seniors, with the moderators, and eventually 2 live sessions per day. So if I show you this one, look at this, by the way. This is the sessions. Look at this. This is actually Chun, Rajesh, Vanish, Joshin, Rob. Of course, we will change the password of the STR room after the session. I'll ask Joe actually to change this one anyway. But just I'm showing you like how active we are here and how many sessions we have per week. So a lot of sessions, guys. We are on fire. The community is on fire and our members are really making progress. Again, it's up to you if you like to join or not, but just I'm showing you in case you are lost on what decision you have to take or what to do. Instead of keep jumping from video to video, from a free signal group to another free signal group and get scammed or whatever. Again, before joining anyone, do your due diligence, guys, and make sure to join the right mentors. I'm repeating, we are the right mentors for you because we know what we are capable of and we know our system, we know our concept and how we teach you this one. Trust me or not, some people or some traders, they know how to trade, but they cannot really pass the knowledge to you. This alone is a passion and it's a skill. You get me? Trading, learning how to trade correctly is just 15% of your success in trading. Now, some of you might be saying, Alan, oh, only 15%? So what is the rest? The rest is psychology and mastering yourself, mastering your mind, mastering your mindset. That part, guys, is a big part of weighted waves, and that's what I focus personally on every Q&A session that I give. So if you cannot get the 15% right, all the rest is waste of time. So you cannot master your psychology if you don't know how to read the charts correctly. So number one thing you have to do is to learn how to read correctly from us, which will be 15%, and all the rest is building your experience and mastering yourself and finding your balance. I spend hours, guys, on a monthly basis, just to show you this one before I jump to the next pair. This, by the way, the dashboard that you get access to once you join the WW Pro. I'm actually so excited because a lot of members are joining and are benefiting actually, and they are giving the feedbacks on Trustpilot. So you might be next. You might be the next successful trader with us, all right? So that's the dashboard. That's all you need in order to succeed, in order to get the knowledge, okay? So this is the masterclass course. Look at this one. You can get this one once you join the Pro, of course. So this is the chapters. We can read the topics anyway, and these are the monthly Q&A sessions. Look at this. These monthly Q&A sessions, guys, the topics is actually next level. So the advanced part, the advanced stuff of weighted waves concept is in the Q&A session. And like I said, you will get access to recording archive. You can actually read the topics anyway while I'm moving down and up. But anyway, you can stop the video and read the topics. These Q&A sessions, guys, is actually everything you need to know to jump to the next level. And like I said, we focus a lot, or I personally focus a lot on psychology and how to master yourself in order to succeed. Because again, successful traders, they master their self. It's impossible to master the markets anyway. Yes, you can have an edge, and wave analysis concept is one of the best edges that you can ever have. The proof is our actually concept and our forecast. I'll go to gold in a moment and I'll explain you. But just focus on what I'm saying because I really want you to succeed, guys. Like I said to all the members in the last Q&A sessions, one goal we have, T&I, is to make sure you succeed in trading. And of course, those of you who said who are asking, oh, Alan, you are so successful, you are making money from trading. Why don't you give this for free? Remember, our time and knowledge have value. And if you do not respect your time, if you do not respect your knowledge, you will end up actually losing it all. So all successful traders, all successful people, they respect their time. So again, I don't want to actually waste time on that more. So you know actually what you can get access to, and where you can actually be successful, or what you need to do in order to become a successful trader in short time. And short time, it's not like 1 week. It will take months, okay, if not years. But Again, the only shortcut is for you to start with the basics. Start by learning how to trade correctly. Once you start learning how to trade correctly, the next step is to build the experience and master your mindset. We can help you with all of this step by step at Weighted Waves. All right. So back to the charts. Euro dollar, for this one, we've got a drop, we've got a corrective structure, drop, and then what's next now? Looks like market give us a corrective structure for another drop. For me personally, I don't see this as a complete structure. This is just part of the structure, which means a corrective structure is expected to the upside, and then after that, market will give us another drop. Which way to trade is up to you. And like I said, next week is a high volatile week. So you need to pay attention to your risk management, your money management, and do not jump in. That's why I said the next session, which will be tomorrow, Sunday session that will be conducted by TE, we will focus a lot on the direction. Because if you get stuck in the wrong direction, you'll lose time and you'll lose money, of course. Why I'm saying you will lose time? Because a lot of traders, they start actually to just hold the position, remove the stop loss, and just wait. Like maybe market will get back to the break even. That mentality, guys, you have to change it. Okay. So for that, euro dollar, I think the direction, it's clear. What I'll be doing, I'll be waiting for market to correct upwards before I start to look for the sell setups. If I'm wrong in the direction, the worst case scenario for me, it will be small loss if I get in. So again, another tip for you. After you get into the trade, you should have only 4 outcomes: small loss, break even, small win, or big win. That's all. Big loss situation, it should be one of the outcomes. How to prevent the big loss situation? By following Weighted Waves 4 golden rules that I said at the beginning. Anyway, guys, keep watching till the end. Like I said, I have a lot to cover, and especially for the structure of gold. So for you dollar, I think it's clear, and a corrective structure drop. Again, all of you are new, subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update or any next video. So pound dollar, for this one is the same thing. We're biased to the downside. Like I said last week, after this upwave, we're expecting market to give us what? A pullback or a corrective structure downwards. We've got this one. It's something similar to this one now market is making at the moment. So that's the first wave of it anyway. We've got a sell setup. We've got a drop from here. This is running flat in lower time frames. And now what we're expecting next is market to give us a corrective structure upwards. A bigger one or smaller one, it doesn't matter, but a corrective structure is expected before the next drop. One more drop is coming. This is what we can see for pound dollar till now. If this happens, guys, before the interest rates, the next wave is toward the upside. Okay. So again, the details regarding the structure, the details regarding the levels, and the details regarding the trades will be covered by T during the Sunday session. And again, guys, it's we might be giving as well the trades of the month, with the trades of the week, along with all what we are expecting based on the news events for next week. So tomorrow's session is very, very important. You don't have to miss it. Anyway, for this one, like I said, corrective structure technically, one more fall and then up wave to come. Personally, I'll be focusing on the buy setups if the structure will be completed before the interest rate decision. Again, we might be wrong. This is the bias here, okay? But most of you know that we have high accuracy because we have an edge in the market. And edge is nothing more than have high probability chance of something happening over the other. And that's what you need in trading actually, okay? So you need to know where the market is going next. That's the first thing you need to know as a trader. And how to master that? By mastering Weighted Waves wave analysis concept. That's actually that's the solution, okay? So instead of keep losing money and time, you know what to do and you know what action you have to take in order to succeed faster. That faster, like I said before, it might take months because for you to learn to get into the masterclass course, towards the Q&A sessions, take notes and practice with the seniors, this will take time. That's why you need to take decision right now to not lose more time and more money eventually. Make sense? So for this one, corrective structure, drop, and then one push up to come. In all the cases, which wave to trade is up to you personally. First of all, I might be waiting for market to give me a corrective structure. I might look for sell setups, and then after that, I'll be looking for the buy setups if market gives me a buy setup here in this zone. Okay? Now, in regards to pound dollar, most of you know that I like to trade pound dollar, right? Eventually, especially my traders. So why I like to trade pound dollar? Because this pair respect the structure a lot and respect the patterns, actually the corrective patterns. So for this one, our members, you know what strategy I like to trade usually. So you focus on it after the completion of this structure. So if we get a complete structure here, one push up to come here for pound dollar, and that's the wave that we will trade eventually if market give us all of this before the next big news event. Okay. Gold for this one. This is very important, guys, and I'll go to the 1 hour because I want to explain you this one in detail. What was behind this forecast, why market gave us this one, and look at this just for the before and after. All of you who don't know, like all of you are new, this was actually posted 6 days ago, and this was the gold forecast that I have done last Saturday. So I said here corrective structure, as you can see. Let me change the color for you so you can see it. Corrective structure, drop, and then up wave correctively. So corrective or impulsively, but 3 waves in advance. There is no system in the world that can give you 3 waves in advance other than weighted waves, wave analysis concept. That's why master it will be actually your road to succeed in trading. Okay, so why this, Alan? Why you said this one, and why market actually exactly made these waves in detail? Let me go to the charts and explain you. After we made all-time high here, we've got a drop, we've got a pullback, we've got a drop, and market stopped before breaking this low. Why is that? There is a reason for this. Usually market makers, before they break this low, they do these sort of structures, okay, which was corrective structure, drop, and then up. This is exactly the move that I expected, or like I forecasted last week, right? We forecasted this move last week, and market did exactly the same thing. If you want to get the same results or the same forecasts, you have to master our concept. Make sense? So after this drop, a lot of traders, I would say like big group of traders who still trade support and resistance and candlestick patterns, all this stuff, they will get in here. Even the traders who trade smart money concept, they will get in here exactly in this zone before market breaking this low in this zone. Because you know, there are a lot of methodologies like where to enter, how to enter. They put actually a horizontal line on the close of the candle because X, Y, Z. I don't want to get into details regarding this one. I'm just explaining you what most of traders do so you can actually prevent that and be on the right side of the trade. Because remember, you cannot fight the market. Your job actually is to see where the money actually is going and to follow it. That's it. So the impulsive waves on the market is made by market makers, not by retail traders. Retail traders cannot move the market. You have to understand that, okay? So, and anything, by the way, anything happening in the world regarding a specific asset, let's say gold, anything happening will be plotted on the charts. So the charts are the reality. Let me repeat this again. The charts are the reality. So if you know how to read the charts correctly, that's all you need in order to have an edge. And once you have an edge, you need to know how to execute the next wave, how to execute actually the next trade in order to ride the next impulse or the next wave. So again, all of this guys explained in detail for our members. So if you like what you are hearing, if you like what you are seeing, and if you are actually believing that we know what market will be doing, of course, again, I'm repeating, it's impossible to master the markets, but you can have an edge where actually you have high accuracy. It's all about probabilities in the world of trading, okay? So once you have high probability, once you know actually 70% of the times where the market is going, that's all you need. If you have a complete system that we already have and we teach, where the market will be going next and how to trade the next wave and how to make money, that's all you need to succeed. Make sense? So knowing where the market is going next, how to trade the next wave, how to master your psychology, and how to master your mindset, that's it. That's actually the system. That's the package that you need in order to succeed in trading. Anything else you do, it's waste of time and waste of money. I'm telling you guys this based on experience and based on trust and based on confidence. Okay? So back to this one. Let me explain this for you in detail in terms of structures so you know. After this drop, at this point of time, a lot of traders, they will get in the buy. Who are these traders? Traders who trade support and resistance, traders who trade smart money concept, and traders who jump in under the liquidity pools, which will be here. Okay? So, for that, what happened here? Market actually gave you a corrective structure, or market makers, of course, based on algos, they have created this corrective structure upwards, this small corrective structure upwards. Why is that? This is a trap for another group of retail traders. How is that, Alan? At this point of the time, a lot of members, like I said, they will get in based on this pin bar. If you can, let me just zoom in, guys, you'll see it more. on this pin bar here, based on this candle as well, and based on this what's called support, they get in the buy here. A lot of traders, a big group of traders, where they put their stop loss under this low. Okay, so group 1, I think it's done. You understand why that they get in the trade. Group number 2, they will get in the trade people who trade the pullback. So some people will wait for market to push up, they will wait for pullback, and they will enter here. This is exactly what happened here, and of course on lower time frames. Why lower time frames? Because most traders, they don't have patience. They trade 5 minutes, 1 minute, based on any videos they see, based on any indicators. So once you trade lower time frames, there is a lot of noise. Again, guys, I'm explaining more this time, but it's needed. It's some sort of thank you for all your likes, comments, and shares. And of course, we feel that a lot of you need to know this stuff. Okay. Again, after this upwave, a pullback here. So another group will enter here exactly at this point. After the pullback, they can use fibs, they can use anything they want to use, an indicator to enter in this buy. And where they put the stop loss? Under this low. So the simulation of this wave is here up. So under this low, they'll put the stop loss. Okay. The third group, second group, is done, where they will enter after the pullback. The third group of traders, of most traders, they will enter where? Those who follow the trend, they will enter after this break. They'll put buy stop here, and they will enter here after this break. Thinking what? Thinking that market is pushing all the way up to break this stop once more, right? So once they will put buy stop here, and they will enter in this one, where they put the stop loss? Firstly here, and second is under this low. So we have a lot of stop losses under this low and under this low, right? So this is the third group. And this one, believe it or not, this is what 90% of traders they will do, or 90% of traders will fall into these three groups. Okay. Again, if you don't understand that, where the masses are putting their stop losses, how the masses are trading, how actually most of traders are trading, you cannot be with the market makers' moves. So for this one, we've got a corrective structure and then one more fall. We know all of this before even market do that. And that's why I said last week here, corrective structure, drop, and then up again. We can see that. And again, it's in front of you. Nothing is hindsight, guys. This is 6 days ago, explained on YouTube. You can go back and check it by yourself. Okay. So after this drop here, market started to push to the upside. Most of our traders, I was joining anyway, like the daily sessions. Most of our traders, they know like they can enter here, they can enter here, and they can enter here and make money. Of course, after the completion of this pullback or this structure, some of them, they took a sell because they know how market moves. And you can do as well if you learn how to correctly from us. Make sense? So this one, corrective structure, drop, instead of entering here, most of traders, they will give up under this low here, and then after that, market will start to push up. Now, some of the traders, they'll say, oh, Alan, wait a minute. If this is actually the order block zone here, what are you talking about? We as smart traders, we enter here. We know all of this, guys, right? But of course, there is no methodology that works all the times. Even as smart trader, you will get losses. And if you do not follow the structures, if you do not follow the patterns, if you do not follow the changes in the market, you will be losing as well. So it's not about sniper entries. It's about how to trade correctly and how to master yourself in order to make money. Make sense? So this is all the traders, guys, I covered in one explanation. And you might be one of those. Again, don't take it negative. Don't take it actually offensive. I'm just explaining you how market moves, so you probably can take advantage and next time trade better. Okay? So for that, we've got this up wave. We've got corrective structure up, corrective structure up, corrective structure up. This is an expanding flat, by the way. This is a running flat, and this where this up wave was completed. After that, we've got this drop, so you can trade all these moves if you know how to trade them. Okay? Back to the 4 hours. Again, guys, if you like this explanation, let me know in the comment section and give us a thumbs up. So, perfect, Alan. This was amazing. What's next for gold, please? For this one, after this break and this corrective structure, we've got this drop, and now market is correcting to the upside. My bias for gold is toward the upside, which means if we get a corrective structure, one push-up will be coming. Even if market will go down to break this low, one push-up will be coming. In all the cases, I'll be buying gold if I get a buy setup. I think this is simple, right? So if I get a buy setup, I'll be buying gold. This buy setup, it should be
after a pullback, the levels will be covered by T in tomorrow's sessions. So after this pullback, we will be getting actually, if we get a buy setup, we'll go for it. Or after market breaking this low, if we get a buy setup from here, we'll be also going for it. So of course, you can look for sells, but the sells, it has to be after a corrective structure similar to this one. So now I'm covering the next scenario. If we get a complete corrective structure here and market gives us a sell setup, we will be selling, okay? So again, corrective structure to the downside before we look for buy setups, or a complete corrective structure upwards before we look for sell setups. Again, do not jump in, guys. There is a lot of details regarding the levels, regarding the structure that will be explained in tomorrow's session. But I'm giving you the direction. Hopefully, you will be in the right direction and you'll be able to make money. All right, so if we get a complete corrective structure here before any major news event, the next wave is toward the downside. And after this break, market will be pushing to the upside again. That's what we can see gold will be doing next. So Aussie dollar, for this one, market is pushing to the downside. Again, I can see market giving us a bigger corrective structure, and then after that, a potential drop will be coming. For now, let's focus on this wave, and what's next, we can cover it during the Sunday session or during the next sessions. But for now, up is the move, and this move, I'm expecting it to be corrective to the upside. Keep watching, guys. Do not actually leave the video, because I have more explanations for the next pairs as well, USOIL and Bitcoin, okay? So again, if you can keep watching till the end, guys, this will help YouTube algo to show this forecast to more traders. Remember, they might need help, guys, okay? And that's the exact way you found us. So if you can watch it from more than one device, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. This will give signs to YouTube algo. All right, this Forex trading forecast is important. Let me show it to more traders. Make sense? So if you can give this as a thank you for us, for retail raise, by watching till the end, watching from more than one device, and give the thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know anyway if you have done that in the comment section. I'll be personally reading every single comment for next week, okay? So Aussie dollar, up is the move. This is what I'm expecting next, and let's see what market will give us. New Zealand dollar, for this one, is the same. Now we're expecting market to give us an up wave. So personally, I'll be trading the buy setups, and this buy setup, it might be just a corrective structure or a part of it. So in all the cases, short term, we'll be focusing on the buy setups for New Zealand dollar. If we get it, we know how to trade it and how to make money out of it, okay? So for this one, up is the move first of all. Dollar yen, for this one, like I said, next week we have BOJ. We'll discuss this in detail during the Sunday session, because a lot to cover regarding the policy, regarding what they might be doing, regarding what they were doing actually for the JGBs and all this stuff. So the details regarding fundamental analysis regarding BOJ policy will be discussed in detail by T on the Sunday session tomorrow at 12 p.m. Again, it will be a very important session, guys, because next week it will be so volatile. Do not miss it. You don't have to miss it anyway. So dollar yen, for this one, what to expect next is an up wave. So if market give us an up wave here, this is the wave that will be trading to the upside first, okay? If we have any change of structure, we'll update you anyway. But for now, up is the move, and after this up wave, we'll update you. If market gives us this drop, we will be looking for the buy setups again. Anyway, so in all the cases, first of all, up wave, and then after that, we'll see what the market will give us, okay? So for this one, let's see what market will give, what structure will unfold, and then after that, we'll take action accordingly. Dollar Swiss, for this one, market was falling to the downside. We've got this as expansion here. We've got slightly pullback here, like a small pullback to the upside, and then this drop. What's next? Up, and then an up wave here will be coming. This is the wave that we'll be trading for Dollar Swiss, and this is the move. If we get a buy setup, we'll be going for the buy setups for this one. Any sell setup we get from the current level, we might ignore. Dollar CAD, for this one, market went to the upside and we broke this top. This is an impulsive wave, all right? After this up wave, what we're expecting next is a drop. This drop, we are expecting it to be corrective, okay? So a drop as a corrective structure, this is what we're expecting next for Dollar CAD. If you want to trade this sell setup, you can do that, and this sell setup, it might come after market breaks this top one more time, okay? So one more push up, and then we look for the sell setups for Dollar CAD. Down is the wave, and this is what we'll be trading, the down move. US oil, for this one, market dropped to the downside, and one more fall before the next up wave. Personally, I'll be trading the buy setups, and any buy setup we get here, we will go for it. By the way, This is actually the structure for USOIL. We've got this drop, pullback, drop, corrective structure drop, and the market start to push to the upside, sharp up, sharp down. This structure, once you get sharp up, sharp down, this means a complex structure. So most traders who trade wave analysis or Elliott waves or whatever, you know that market usually moves in impulsive corrective in this manner. But in order to really master the wave analysis concept, you have to master the fractal nature of the market. It's a big topic anyway inside Weighted Waves masterclass course. Fractal nature of the market is very, very important to master, because if you don't know the degrees, and the degrees, I'm not talking about actually the minute and the minor and all the cycles, all this stuff. I'm talking about the degrees in regards to the way we see them, the degrees and the levels and the fractal nature of the market, the way we see them at Weighted Waves, okay? It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's not like ABCs and smaller ones and bigger ones. It's not that. So the fractal nature of the market, once you master it correctly, you will really understand what the market might be doing next. Is it an impulsive wave, or it's a complex structure, or it's a corrective wave next? Make sense? So for that, as an advanced tip, I would say for wave analysis, in this one, if you get up, sharp up, and you get sharp down, if you are expecting market to give you a corrective structure, instead of that, market start to give you a sharp move to the downside, which means like if you get impulse and impulse to the downside without breaking this low, you are still within this range, expect market to give you a complex structure, okay? Why is that? Because once you get actually an impulsive waves in both directions and the next impulse is still within the range, usually we'll get a bigger corrective structure. Again, this is advanced tip, advanced, I would say, level for those who trade Elliott waves or those who trade wave analysis. So for that here, we are expecting market to give us a complex structure to the upside. In all the cases, the direction is clear. The direction is towards the upside. Of course, USOIL is actually affected by geopolitics and the news events, but this is what we can see technically based on what we have at the moment. All right? Bitcoin for this one, market is pushing to the upside. Again, this is a complete corrective structure, like I said last week. This one is a running flat in the middle. We've got this drop, pullback, and drop. It's a complete structure. And those of you who are new, I'm repeating, subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update like this one or any future video. So market is correcting above a top, and usually weighted waivers, they know if market will correct above a top, which is this one, at this point of the time, most likely will be going to the upside. And this is what market is doing at the moment, okay? So we've got this drop, this is a running flat in the middle. We've got this as a complete corrective structure above a top, which means up wave. You know that we're biased to the upside anyway. So we've got this up wave, we've got this pullback. The levels here, if I go back to the 4 hours, the levels were shared by T anyway during the Sunday session. Like if we get a pullback here to this level, you look for buy setup. So again, guys, a lot of things you are missing, all right? So you are missing the Sunday session, which is gold. We are covering the fundamentals, all the other charts. We are covering the trades of the week, trade of the month tomorrow as well. We have the news events. You are missing the daily sessions with the seniors, which are 2 per day. You are missing the gold sessions that are conducted by Rob. Gold sessions are very, very important. You are missing the Rudra sessions conducted by our moderated Rudra on every Saturday, live sessions. And you are missing out on a lot of things that where you can really jump to the next level and become a successful trader. Do not underestimate, guys, your abilities, okay? Because in trading, you have to really trust yourself. If you do not trust yourself, you cannot succeed. So number one thing you have to do is to trust yourself and trust that you can do it. And I'm telling you, just take it from me. If we can do it, you can do it. If our members can do it, you can do it too. We have members, guys, who were under zero, underground. We're like, I don't want to actually explain more about some of the cases, but they were really struggling big time and under loans, yeah? And after they start to learn and they work on themselves, I'm repeating that because you know us, like we are so transparent and we are really speaking to the point, and what we have to say, we know what to say and how to say it, okay? So after they work on themselves, they took the decision to join us, they took the decision to learn how to trade correctly, they have the resources, they got the resources, they worked on themselves, and they follow what we advised them, and now they are making huge profits on a monthly basis. I'm talking about 20K, 30K per month profits. You can do it. I'm not saying it's easy process. I'm saying it's doable. So the outcome, which will be financial freedom, I think it's worth the sacrifice. Make sense? So we are at this stage at the moment. So personally, I'm at this stage, like financial freedom is something that you have to aim for. I explained this in the last session anyway. So your goal has to be financial freedom. And trust me or not, probably you have people who are at this stage now. Once you become rich, people who have a lot of money, they need one thing. It's not they need time. Yeah, most of you are like, they think, okay, it's time. They need the freedom. They need the free time to spend time with the family, to spend time, do whatever they want to do, probably travel in the first class, go for vacations, travel to anywhere in the world without even asking about the money or XYZ, asking about the time, asking about the approval from the boss, like if they can go for it or not. Rich people, they search for peace. Again, if some of you are at this stage, they know exactly what I'm talking about. That's why once you have this peace in your heart, that's exactly what rich people, they search for. So first of all, even the financial freedom, guys, it's steps. Okay, so you need to reach some steps also to achieve that. So financially, it might be, first of all, to have the money where you can go buy whatever you want to go, whatever actually you need to buy without even asking or looking at the price. This is something, of course, a goal. It's a big goal actually to achieve. It's not something like, especially if you are working 9 to 5, and if you have a lot of responsibility, regardless. We are at the end of the day all humans, right? And we have all have actually emotions, we have pressures, we have responsibilities. So we are at the same level in terms of responsibilities and in terms of, we can say in terms of emotional levels, right? So do not think that we are different. We are the same on that. But the thing is, our members, they took a step further. They jumped in to learn how to trade correctly, and they took the decision. So that's why I'm telling you, take the decision, learn how to trade correctly. If you don't like it, cancel the next month, okay? But if you like it, if you think that this is your passion, instead of keep losing money and paying money again and again for the brokers and for XYZ, just try to invest in yourself by learning how to trade correctly. The resources that you have, it's more than enough for you to jump to the next level and be on the right track, be on the right road to succeed. You don't trust me on that? Go check Trustpilot and read that on yourself. Go to the website and check the YS page and see the success stories. Even if not, like I said, try us for 1 month, just 1 month. Try it and you will see it by yourself, okay? Anyway, back to Bitcoin for this one. I think market will be pushing to the upside, and if we get any bigger corrective structure, it will be even better to go for the next push up. So after this up wave, what I'm expecting is market to give us a corrective structure downwards. In all the cases, the bias is towards the upside, and that's what we'll be trading. Well, we have anyway investments in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And for that, market is bullish for me, at least. Yeah, 30 for this one, market dropped to the downside. Of course, most of you know why this drop. And we've got a corrective structure, drop, and the market started to push back up. What's next? Corrective structure here, and then one push up will be coming. This is what I can see next for USD30. More details regarding this one will be covered by T, because we have more than one possibility and more than one level to focus on. With that note, guys, it was very important forecast. Again, if you like it, please give us thumbs up and leave a comment. Like I said, I'll be reading every single comment. And if you can watch this one till the end from more than one device, and you share this one on your social media platforms. And by the way, follow us on Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all our social media platforms. And I see all of you guys next week. Thank you very much, and you trade with care.